Hello everyone, it's Naomi, and I have another fun game you can play with your tarot cards. This is called remote viewing. It's actually not a game, it's actually what you can do to practice your learning your tarot cards and also to find out what is going on behind closed doors, or what's going on in someone's mind, what somebody's doing at a particular moment in time. If you have a question, say you're wondering why somebody isn't calling you, you can do remote viewing and see what they're doing. Or say you're trying to find something, you can use remote viewing to find an object or even a person. This is how psychics prepare themselves for doing, finding missing persons and police work. So this is how you do it. First you need to practice, and I wrote down what you need to do. So first you need to practice, and you practice on yourself and somebody you know very well, a friend, a partner, and you practice with what you know already, what you know is going on in a situation, and what you want to do is focus on small details. Find anchor points, and then practice reading areas, other areas that you're familiar with, your friends' home, your friend's situation. And basically what you're doing is asking questions. So let me demonstrate how to do this. So I'm going to use myself as an example, because I know what's going on with me. So I'm going to use my situation. What's going on? Let's just say, what's going on tonight with me and my husband? What are we doing? Just a very basic question. And okay, I've pre-shuffled the deck, so I'm just going to pull off the top. And you can pick specific cards for your situation. You can shuffle and pick them out randomly. I'm just going to pick them off the top of the deck, just for example. Okay, this is pretty funny actually. We got the Emperor, and we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so what you do is kind of like the blending game. You kind of, well, it's not a blending, but you get an overall idea of what's going on here. So if I'm deciding, if I'm a different person and I want to know what's going on in Naomi's life tonight, what is she doing? Well, okay, we got the Emperor here, the King of the Castle, and we have a woman here. So I would go with the woman, that this would represent me, okay? And now look at her. She's disgusted. She's annoyed or disgusted with him, and he looks like he's got an attitude about her, okay? So now you get a look into my personal life. This is me and my husband, okay? So, I'm saying I don't want to hear it. And he's giving me an attitude. Okay, so what is our first thing? We have to focus on small details and find anchor points. So, we got the overall picture here. She's not listening, and he looks like he's got an attitude towards her. They both, not too happy with each other right now, or tonight. But I'm going to look at the details here to give me more information, like being the fly on the wall. So what is he actually doing? He's sitting in his castle. You see the nice floors he has, and he's got his rod there in this little bowl. Okay? So this, and in the background, it just looks like the castle walls back there. And, you know, is there anything on his dress we look for, on what he's wearing, the robe, the colors, purple and magenta, and, okay, there's a little crescent moon at the top of his rod. But mostly what my anchoring here is going to be this little bowl that he's putting his rod into. So this is telling me more about, you know, he's probably at home. Castle is the home. So he'll be at home tonight. But I'm getting the attitude here. He wants to stop something. And because it's the bull, he wants to stop this bullheadedness, okay? The bull looks even like a little devil. So, you know, that goes with this. So he wants to stop this little bull who is probably me. Somebody being bullheaded. Doesn't want to hear it. Being stubborn. Not being very open. Just, you know, I've had it. I'm not listening. Okay? And he wants to put an end to this sort of stubborn behavior. So that's what will be going on with him tonight. Okay? Now, the purpose was to find out what was going on with me, though. So he's got this attitude that he wants to put a stop to something. Now, what's going on with me? You know, you will look at the details. Well, she's in a house, too. So tonight, Naomi's going to be at home. Now, she's got this attitude against him, okay? But she's got, I'm anchoring onto the detail. And she's got her cups lined up on the shelf back there. So what is this about? What is she going to be doing tonight? Well, her cups are standing up, so it looks like she has something put together. Looks like, you know, she's not listening to him, and the cups being, you know, like stacked like that looks like some kind of work, like she's working on something. So maybe she doesn't want to hear him because she's busy, she's doing work, and he's getting fed up. She's working at night, you know. He wants to put an end to that. Also, the bull can represent, you know, somebody, you know, who works very hard. So it could be him wanting to end me working at night, you know. He's got an attitude. I mean, I know the real reason he does have an attitude of me working at night. He doesn't like it because I'm not focused on him, right? Okay, so that's what I would get out of what's going on with Naomi tonight. Okay, so I got this going on. This sort of, you know, he's gonna have this, you know, attitude, the sarcasm towards me, and I'm not listening. I'm going about, and I'm probably gonna be doing, I already have lined up on that wall of what I'm gonna be doing. Now, I could also be walking away, going out somewhere, walking away from the work, walking away from him tonight, going out. You know, she's got a dress on, looks like a party dress, there's a bow on it. Okay, but I need a little more information, okay? So I'm going to take out another 2 cards to see what this is about. Okay, now we have it over here. We have the King of Swords and the Magician. Okay, this is very accurate, actually. Okay, so the work I would be doing is magical work. And, you know, this is true. That's what my husband gets annoyed at. I'm doing you know, spells outdoors under the moonlight, and, you know, he's not with me. He's inside, and, you know, that starts to bother him. That starts to get his attitude going. So he's got an attitude about the work I do. He doesn't mind that I do spell casting and things like that, but sometimes I'm overly working, doing too much, and, you know, I'm not paying attention to him, okay? So, and on my side here, I got the King of Swords. So, what does this mean? The King of Swords. I'm focusing on the detail here. There's this little, another looking like a little devil there, and I'm focusing on the muscles there. So, Naomi, has had it with his attitude and kind of, you know, trying to take control of the world, trying to take control of my world and what I'm working on, my magic. You know, trying to put an end to this. She's doing this at night, you know, there's no time for me, that type of attitude. So that's what I'm dealing with. So that's pretty interesting how clear that tells me, you know. I'm dealing with somebody who is, okay, there's the king with the sword who wants to cut out what I'm doing and wants control, wants to, you know, strong arm me. That's what I'm looking at, the muscles, like trying to muscle me, you know, trying to get me to back out of it. So that's what I would say for, you know, if I was looking into my life and what would be going on tonight, okay? Now, what else can you do? So, what if you're, let me think. What if you want somebody to contact you? Somebody is not calling you. You're waiting for a call. So you want to do remote viewing to see, you know, what are they doing? What are they up to? Okay. We got the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So what are they doing? We focus now. Get an anchor point, details. Why aren't they calling you? She's out dancing. They're out having a good time without you. They're meeting, or they're at home with someone else, with their partner. Okay, I should have been more clear about, you know, the person. What if this was a woman wondering why a man is not calling her? She's dating this guy, she's wondering why he's not calling her. Okay, this would be a better approach. So why isn't he calling? Maybe he's out with somebody else. And now you can also look at the symbols. Pentacles are earth signs, so maybe he's out with an earth sign woman. Maybe he's going out dancing. Maybe they're in a little cafe on their own. This could also be two-timing. You know, she's got two pentacles in the moonlight. Moonlighting. You know, doing something double. He's got a girl over here on this side, and he's got you, the woman, over here. So he's in the middle between two women. So kind of like that, you can get information. Why is this guy not calling me? You want more information why he's not calling you? Let's see what else he's doing. Okay. He's also overburdened by his work. So, focus on an anchor point. Okay, this is, the ground looks like the world. You know, it has a curve. So he's out in the world. He's working. He's planting the bulbs. So he's planting. So he's trying to establish something. He has a lot of burdens on him too. So if you're wondering why someone's not calling you, they're overburdened now. They're stressed. They're very busy at work. So it's, now you might want to know, well, when are they gonna contact me? Okay, so let's go. Let's find out if there's more information. When are they gonna contact me? Okay, we have the World and we have the Hangman. Okay, well, could be out. His work could involve travel, so he might not be close to home right now in order to call you. He could be traveling there's water in the background. He could be, overseas, that type of situation. And actually, he's very hung up right now. Okay? Look, I'm focusing on this as an anchor point. There's a watch on his shoe. So, he's limited for time. Limited for time. He's very busy in the world, or perhaps overseas, or just traveling. And, he could be on the road right now. That's why he can't call you. When is he going to call? Okay, well, the time shows me the moon. He's probably going to call you tonight. Okay? It works like that. So, what else do we want to know? Let's see. A woman wants to know if this guy really loves her. Okay, let's see what comes up. Oh, two nice cards. The Chariot and the Empress. So you're kind of wondering, does this guy really love me? What's going on? Is this a real connection? You can sort of do the remote viewing into what he's thinking. And we have, since it's a female and a male, they're both facing each other. So it looks like this is a good connection. She's holding the rose. So this is a love between two people. There's those fires in the background, those smokestacks, so I feel like there's passion. He has passion for her, she has passion for him. He's in some kind of, he's got wheels for legs, so there's this wheel, so the wheel also means destiny and luck to me. This could be your destiny, that you're supposed to be with this person. And she's being entangled by some kind of plant. So he could be thinking about, cementing this relationship, getting married. He sees her as a good partner because he's a very strong person and she's the Empress. She's very strong. So it works that way, you can anchor on these little details, anchor on one thing in each picture, and it kind of gives you a view, this remote view of what someone's doing or thinking, where they are, even details about where is I misplaced my car keys. Let's do that. I misplaced my car keys. Where could they be? Okay. Let's focus on the detail here. She has a cup and a ring. Let's see. There's angels, wings on her back. What am I focusing on? What's grabbing my attention is the little horse, seahorse. Okay, so we'll see the cup. Water, it's telling me water. Let me see him. get any clues. Again, water, the beach. So where are my keys? I'm looking just for clues here. Where would they be? He's looking at his cup. Looking at his cup. Where are the keys? Okay, to me, this represents the beach, summer, which represents south to me. So, south part of the house. South part of the house, they both have cups. This is your kitchen, in your kitchen, south part of your kitchen. Or your dining room, where you have your nice wine glasses. You left them on the dining room table. Check the dining room. Check the south part of the dining room. The kitchen, the dining room. The sea. What is the sea telling me? The water, the sea. The sink, you know, something like that. You get details and then go check and see if that's really where they are. That's kind of how you go about doing remote viewing. You anchor into a few things, you anchor on details, and you let that speak to your imagination, and you solve clues of where things are, where people are, what they're doing, what they're thinking. It's a fun little game to play, and it helps you to learn your tarot cards, and it can actually be very effective to find out what's going on behind closed doors. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.